right, we are now joined by three of our NASCAR Xfinity Series drivers. We have Cole Custer, driver of the 00 Haas Automation Ford; Ryan Reed, driver of the number 16 Drive Down A1C Lilly Diabetes Ford; and Christopher Bell, driver of the number 20 GameStop Turtle Beach Toyota. Cole and Ryan, you guys are home, essentially, back in California. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's been like to be back in California these last few days?
Yeah, I think for me, coming here is really important. I remember watching my dad race out here in the K&N West Series. So this place is really important to me. It's kind of one of the earlier childhood memories I have of being at the racetrack and really loving the sport, and knowing that this is what I wanted to do with my life. And so being able to come here and race and get so many friends and family from Bakersfield, they come up, and so it's just really special to me. And knowing how passionate all the race fans are in Bakersfield. I think, last night, I know a lot of my friends and family and stuff were out watching Harvick race in Bakersfield, and so it's just really cool, and I think that for me, I get to see it and reconnect with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's really awesome to, come back home and see a lot of friends and family and everything, and it's, this is a track I came to when I was a kid and everything, so it's really cool, and it's one of the best tracks that we go to, in my opinion. So it's awesome, and I've been here the whole week, and we got to actually present a $7 million check to the local schools around here through a STEM program through the Gene Haas Foundation. So that was really cool, just to do a lot of stuff this week, and I'm looking forward to trying to get on the track and see what we can do.
Awesome. And Christopher, this will be your first start here at this track. What's going through your head this week?
Just trying to learn as much as I can. This place is unique. There's not another racetrack out there that's similar to this. Michigan is another 2-mile track, but the pavement doesn't really relate at all. So just going to go out there and try and learn as much as I can throughout the 2 practice sessions. My GameStop Camry will be really fast, so I just got to do my job and try and put it up front.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Jerry?
Jerry Jordan, Kicking the Tires, and Pierre and Chris. Christopher, the talk about grassroots racing and this has come up this week. One of the things that Larson just confirmed to us that he's never actively asked for a appearance fee or show money. What's your take on that, since you've done a lot of that lower tier racing and things of that nature? What do you think about drivers that say they want to build up lower tier racing, but then they'll only show up if they get money to be there?
Well, yeah, that's a tough position there. All of us are professional race car drivers, and this is what we do for a living. But at the same time, NASCAR is our job. That's how we make our living. And for me and Kyle, and I think the majority of us, whenever we go back down to the lower levels, that's for fun. We go back down there to enjoy racing, and so that you go back down there for the fun aspect, not to make money, or at least that's where I'm at on it.
I think he covered it pretty good.
Yeah, what Chris said.
Awesome. We'll go over here to Mike.
Mike Embry, USA Today. Christopher, how's your relationship been with Jason so far? He's won races with a lot of guys. How has that worked compared to what you might have expected going in?
Well, it's been everything that I could have hoped for. We started out our season really strong at a test in Atlanta into January. When we went there, we were really fast and had a lot of speed, and that related to race weekend at Atlanta, and we've just been able to carry that momentum. So going into the 2018 season, I knew that I was in good hands with Jason, but it's just a matter of if you guys can click, if he understands my language, if we can be on the same page. And it's a total change of pace from Rudy Fugle last year in the Truck Series. They're 2 totally different personalities, but they both provide really fast race cars. So that's a big part of building up that relationship. And if you have success, it's really easy to get along with somebody. So that's definitely aided in our communication process. So hopefully we can continue to run good and keep building that up.
We'll go over to Lee and then to Chris.
Cole, what did you learn at your first Cup start, and what's your next race going to be?
I learned a lot, that's for sure. I mean, I think the biggest thing was just the restarts. I don't think I was aggressive enough, and once you get kind of stuck back there, it's really hard to make up ground. But I thought our car was pretty good, and if I was just more aggressive, we would have had a better day. But it's right now we only had that one race planned, so we don't really know where else we're gonna run, or we don't really have any other plans right now. But definitely learned a lot, and hopefully run a couple more or something.
Chris Knight, catchfans.com. I was just wondering if all three of you guys could get a quick overview of your 2018 seasons thus far.
I think for us starting the year off at Daytona with third, obviously that's great. And then going to Atlanta, we knew that's kind of where we can really test our program and see where we're at and see, if we made gains over the offseason. And we had a top 10 there, and so I was proud of that. And then the last 2 weeks, we've fallen short of our expectations. And so we've kind of got in our minds, this weekend's big for us to come out, especially heading into some off weeks, that we need to have a strong run here and kind of hit the reset button, go out, get a solid day. I feel like the last 2 weeks we didn't get the finish we deserve with different list of problems, and so we just got to clean everything up. And I think we still have work to do. We know we need more speed in our stuff, but we also got to execute and get the finishes that kind of reach our ceiling wherever that is. And so I know we have top 10 race cars, and so we need to go out and get top 10s right now, and then that'll let us build and get better throughout the season, and hopefully. Here come the summer stretch, we can be where we need to be to contend for wins.
Yeah, I think our season, it's definitely been a little bit frustrating for me, I would say. I think we've had a lot of speed. Like every single week, I think we're definitely a top 5 car. It's just haven't really gotten the finishes that we've wanted, so that's a little bit frustrating on that side of it. But I know that if we can put a whole day together, we can definitely compete for wins. It's just not making any mistakes, and whether it's, me or whatever is going on with the car, it's just definitely making sure that we can just have a clean day, and I think we're going to have a lot of chances to win races this year.
And for me, in the words of Kyle Busch, everything's great.
Did you practice that before you came up here?
No, it just kind of, the opportunity presented itself.
Well done. Well done.
Are there any other questions for these guys? All right. Well, thank you guys, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, did you put up that sign?